Hey, welcome everybody. So I was able to go thrifting again. One of my favorite spots, and I found some cool stuff, and I wanted to share it with you. And I passed up on a lot of stuff, but let's start with the basics. So got a 12 round mag, pretty good shape. I never pass them up. They never want much for them. I think it's like this place usually charges like a buck, maybe two tops, but a 12, and then I got a 10. Pretty good shape. I don't really need them, but I just don't pass them up. I got plenty of them. I pick them up. So I ran across. This was actually on one of the other blasters, but I took it off of there, and I think it's pretty old. It's a Super Soaker stock. Still works. I don't know much about it, but it was on a different blaster. I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I don't I don't know how old that is. So you know, comment. I don't even know what it was on. So if you know, hey, put it down there. I didn't do no research on none of this stuff. I was a little lazy. I just kind of wanted to share what I found. Now, these next two pieces, I'm pretty sure they actually were on one of the blasters. I'll tell you what it is when I get to it. But these next two pieces right here, this one, which you can tell, look at that. It's like brand new. I already had this, but I couldn't really pass it up. And then this one right here. So you can put it together and you can figure out which blaster this is. So I'm pretty sure I found this and then this. This was actually on a different blaster. And then this was laying there. So I'm pretty sure there's a tri-strike somewhere. We didn't find it. I don't know if somebody else bought it or maybe it just didn't make it. I'm not really sure. But when we found it, it was on this one. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is called. But I know it's modulus. And all that was stuck on this thing. So we didn't have it. I mean, we've got some modulus stuff. Not very much. And honestly, most of it, I don't know. I think really I should probably start collecting it because it seems like it's pretty good stuff, like power wise. I mean, but this is just a little single shot jobby. I don't even like it. I don't know what it's called. Didn't look it up. But all that stuff I just showed you was stuck on this thing. So I think it should have been a tri-strike. Well, we didn't find it. We looked, couldn't find it. Went back through it, never did find it. But this job was in there. So I don't know what this is. I didn't do any research. So like I said, if you know, comment. I know some of you do. So I got a couple more cool ones, and then we got a couple kind of okay. This here, it's curve shot of some sort, rival, works fantastic. It's a really nice blaster. We got another curve shot. I think it's packed away somewhere. It's the big pump shotgun thing. It just wears you out. But this seemed to be pretty good. This is pretty powerful deal here. I don't. I think we paid $3 for this. Maybe I don't even know. Uh, for all this whole lot, we paid. I think I paid $25 for everything. So, except for the very last one, it was different. It was a different thrift thing. And then this is actually what that Super Soaker stock was on. I already have one of these. This is the 2018 re-release Praxis, Vortex Praxis, but pretty nice blaster. Like I said, still got stickers on it. and the other one that I have is the same way. So that's the easiest way to tell whether they've been used. And most of them, in my experience with Vortex, you get them, you either lose the magazines or the discs go flying and you lose them, and that's it. And then just done. That was my uh, experience with it when my kids had them. Yeah, we got a couple more. The last one's awesome. Loving it. Really, really cool. So, this one, we got a Zombie Strike. As you can see, that thing is super clean. Now, I don't know. You know, it's the Outbreaker bow, and you can see I don't have the top and the string. There's a little kind of like cheap bow goes up here, and then you know it's got a little string runs through here. It doesn't do anything because it primes and works fine without it. But this is the Outbreaker bow, and like I said, just by looking at how clean that thing is, I'm gonna kind of wonder if the stuff that goes up here, the boom bows, the bow booms, even got made it out of the package. I don't know. I'm assuming that it doesn't come with it. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know how these came originally, but I'm just gonna guess and say that the bow was actually laid separate and you snapped it in there. If that being the case, I'm gonna wonder if it even got out of there and they just pulled it out like this. So I don't know. I mean, I don't pass up Zombie Strike. Pretty much never. But we did that day. So, little story. So, digging through this stuff, you know what? I'll finish everything else and then I'll get to the rest of that story. It's pretty good. So, I don't normally thrift Elite 2.0. We have quite a bit of it, but we didn't have one of these. And I think this is more like the modern Strife, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a Strife either. Believe it or not, don't have one. But I don't know nothing about these. I didn't realize this is gone, which I don't think it's a problem because I don't think it's got a lock in it, mechanism lock, so that it won't run. But this is a problem. I don't have a battery door. And I'm probably going to say that it's not going to work without it because it's going to have metal pieces in the end of it. I'm just guessing maybe not. So, I didn't realize that. I was like, cool, you know, this is actually probably a cool one. And then, yeah. So, I don't know. It's just, I kind of threw it over in my projects to do box or tear it apart. I mean, I'm sure it's got some nice flywheels in it or something. I don't know. So, this next one is awesome. Yeah, super cool find. It's just really cool. Maybe not to everybody, but I think it's awesome. Big bad bow, and it came with 2 arrows. Of course, fletchings only got missing one, and one of them fell off over there. But this is awesome. So I don't have the blazing bow, but now I have a reason to get one because I really enjoy this one. So I'm going to say that the blazing bow is pretty sweet too. But the coolest thing about this is it shoots Mega XL darts. Awesome. Just don't push them all the way on there. Put them about right there. It shoots them good. It shoots them really good. And I mean, so that was pretty cool. And it does shoot demolisher rockets too. They're kind of not as good. But if you know anything about these are hard to find. And if you do find them, they're like gold. So I got a project. I think I'm gonna do something, and I think I have a way to make some darts for these things. I think I got something. So stay tuned for that. That'll be in the future. I gotta go get some supplies, but I think we can make these. But yeah, super cool. That was an awesome one. That's all the stuff there. Now the rest of it's just story time, basically. So we did find a rip chain, zombie strike rip chain. I didn't have the chain in it. Um, they wanted a lot of money for it. I thought it was way too much, so I didn't. I didn't want it. I didn't take it, and didn't have the chain. If I had the chain, we'd probably took it. So no chain, so I didn't mess with it. Um, there was a firefly in there. We already got two. I got the old school blue and yellow, and then I had the yellow. The one that we found that was yellow. Um, didn't really need another one of them. There was a couple of tri-strikes. We already got. What's tri-strike? Yeah, tri-strike. We already got three of them things. No, it's not called tri-strike. I've done forgot what it's called now. That doesn't seem right. It's the 3-barrel jolt. It's got 2 barrels on top, one underneath. What's that called? Anyway, I found 2 of them. I already got a whole bunch of them, so I didn't get no more. There was a big shock. Got a few of them. Just didn't need any more of them. Um, there was a mag strike, but it wasn't an original. It was an icon, and the mag's gone. It's been there a while because this one's like a consignment shop, so the stuff basically just stays there forever. And I've been able to piece some cool stuff together because it's like, okay, the piece is over there, and I seen it. It's still over there. All right, and then I go back the next time, and be like, hey, I found another piece. Hey, the other piece is over there, and then you can put stuff together. So it's kind of cool like that. But um, that was about it. I don't think there was anything else really cool. There was a couple pieces. What was it? I can't remember what they're called now. Falcon Fire. There was a Falcon Fire. I got I got a couple. I didn't grab it. Um, seems like there was some couple others that we didn't get. Uh, it kind of seems like there's something else too that I forgot. I can't think of what it is. I think there's something else that I thrifted and I just can't. I can't remember. I don't know what it is because we did this like a week ago, and then I just kind of. I generally when we thrift, I'll put stuff out and I'll try to make a video. Whether you guys see it, whether it takes a week or two for me to actually post it or not, but I try to keep it together. I don't know. It seems like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, there was. I tell you what, there was something else that we did find. Um, there's another Apollo. I almost grabbed it. I don't need it because I got like 3 or 4 of them, but it had the mag in it. I almost took it just for that, and I don't really need them. We got plenty of mags too, but it's just kind of like a Price is Right type thing. But I passed on it, and what else? Oh yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've only thrifted one. I've only seen one. And then this trip I seen two. It was the Vagabond from the not Borderlands, Doomlands version or series. And yeah, 2 of them in there. I've only seen one, and I thrifted it. And then, like I said, then magically there's 2 of them. They're an okay shot. You're not really even a shotgun. I mean, I kind of like they were supposed to be, I think. But so I didn't grab them because I kind of really want another one of them things. Now, had it been like the big shot, anything else, like I said, there's a couple more of the Doomlands I don't have, but the big shotgun thing, that gigantic, whatever that gargantuan thing is, yeah, I'd have probably bought both of them. But it wasn't that. And there was some there's some stuff in there. I'm not really sure what it is. I come across a couple magazines. They look like they're a mega magazine, but I'm wondering if they're Busby, but they don't say nothing on them, so I'm not really sure what that is. I almost want to get it. I've seen it several times. It's been in there a long time. I almost want to get it, just bring it home, just figure out what it is. But I didn't do that. Let's make up something else. Might be it. Believe it or not, I didn't find any disruptors. I didn't find any strong arms. I didn't find any Mavericks. No jolts. Well, I'm gonna say there was more in there. This place that I go to, it's been a while since I've been there. So like March, I think, or April was the last time I went. So there was a lot of stuff. So when we first went in there, it was like, whoa, and we just started loading the cart up. And really, I normally, when I go in there, I stay in there for a while, like an hour, and I literally will sift through everything, move all the toys out. This whole section, it's just like a big long section. Uh, I don't know, it's probably like 40 feet or more long, and there's 3 shelves high. Goes to the floor, and then there's a middle, and all this is just packed full of toys to the top. And I'll sift through all that stuff. And I found some kind of cool stuff. I found some little blasters that way, and honestly, and one day I cleaned up. Well, it was this year. It was this year. We brought home like 3 zombie blasters from there. So it's kind of hit and miss. I think there was a Thunderbow, but it's been in there forever. The booms are busted off of it. It's just the trigger and the main piece, so it's really broke. I mean, maybe I guess if the price was cheap enough, it'd be worth bringing home because those things are super stout and just rip the parts out of it in the spring if you needed it. But I've got enough projects over there. I really need to get on them, and I really need to show you guys, get them done, and share them with you guys. I got some mod. I got a bunch of mod stuff over there for strong arms. I got the sticker kits. I got all kind of stuff. I need to get it done. But yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's an okay run. It wasn't the greatest, but it was just awesome because when we went there, it was quick. It was like whoa, and then like I said, sifting through there and well, I'll tell you what, we found the first one, the very first thing that we seen was the Fortnite rocket launcher, and I was like, no, we already got 2. I don't need any more than them. So that's where it started at. I'm like, well, that's kind of cool that we seen it here, but I don't need it. I already got 2. Bought one and bought the other one because it's like, hey, we'll mod it. Well, I never did mess with it. Never did mod them. I don't know if I really want to because we use the rockets quite a bit. They're kind of fun, and honestly, they put a hurt on you if you ain't careful. So I didn't mess with them. So, but we do have quite a bit of rockets with acquiring the demolisher rocket, and then this piece here, I had a tri-strike already, and I had the shotgun barrel, but I didn't have the actual rocket for the tri-strike. So now we have that rocket launcher. So we've got that one. We've acquired several of those, and then now like we got a lot of bows. So we got with the Outbreaker bow, even though it's missing the arms, it's still the Outbreaker bow. It didn't matter. So that one, and we got the Dreadbolt, and then we got missing the Wrath Bolt, I think. So we've got a lot of crossbows and bows, and they're kind of cool. But I don't think any of them are as cool as the Big Bad Bow. I mean, it's just cool. Um, as old as it is, I wouldn't want to mess with it, but I think you could really spice that thing up. And the I passed up on the blazing bow. I passed up a blazing bow because I'm like, I don't know nothing about them, and I don't think you can get rockets for them. But that's the whole part of Nerf, though. Can't let that stuff. Can't let that discourage you. Just get in there and get it. Figure it out later. So that's what I got for today. Like I said, I think I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But anyway, yeah, I just want to make this video. I want to share. I know I rambled on a lot. Apologize for that. It's kind of fun sometimes talking about this good stuff and trying to share your travels or thrifting. I love thrifting. It's fun. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.